very delicate time.
Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, the lazy video gamer, and as you know, and you can see in the back, I'm a huge fan of the Sega Mega CD, especially for Tom Cadelli, but I'm too lazy to talk about this game. Instead, I show you this. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to change the wrong dramatics in the disclaimer. So, this is of course You. It follows the story of the David Lynch adaptation of the movie and the novel from Frank Herbert, You, the Desert Planet. You have to talk to people, and what you now see is one of those travel scenes. You're gonna see them a lot. They fantastically rendered, and I just can't say enough that you should buy this game. You should get your own copy, enjoy the game. It's a fantastic role-playing simulation. Call it whatever you want. It's an experience. It's not expensive. It was back in the day very common. You put in some time, a lot of time if I'm precise, because it has a long playtime and durability. It's fantastic. And what you see now are some persons, some friends. You have to talk to them and get them on your side to fight the evil Harkonnen family.
Some chance of defeating our Harkonnen enemies. If you don't leave, I will destroy you.
What this explosion shows you is what you can achieve when you put a little bit more effort in an adaptation from a game. It's the CD version of Mortal Kombat. The sprites are bigger. It starts right here with the director's cut commercial from the TV, and with this techno song who was a little bit cult classics in some clubs. It was hyped that way. The sprites are bigger, the graphic is great, everything is fine except for the loading times. And once again, core design brings us a fantastic game. It's translated in the main languages of Europe, so everyone can understand what to do, and it's another example for the scaling abilities of the system, and how a good game can suck you in. I played it just for these records, and I had to stop. It's a robomech shooter where you have to walk and shoot around on enemies, and the effects are great. This now, I honestly must say, I never played it, cause it's a simulation, a tactic simulation. This game is called Powermonger, and back in the day those games doesn't appeal much to me, so I bought it only for collector's reasons. But I'm pretty sure if I put some time in it, I'll enjoy it as well. Maybe you can leave it down in the country. Do you got a copy? Do you played it? It starts with this drawn intro who explains to you that you are one of 3 kings, and you have, of course, to rally your troops and fight against the other troops and armies. It has, of course, many loading times, but it was back then highly rated, so someday I'll gonna enjoy that game, because nowadays I like such tactical games a little bit more. Now you're having one of the game screens. I just want to show it to you. You have down in the bottom all commandos. You had story region before. You see on the left the map where you are located, and then you have to plan your moves. So Virgin brings you a fantastic game. Sadly, nowadays it's quite expensive. I bought a sealed copy 5 or 4 years ago. It cost me, a little bit of money back then. You're having this full motion video intro, this grainy full motion video intro. It was an early title, so the full motion videos weren't that good at this point in particular. It's Terminator for the Mega CD. It's very different to the module version of the game. It's fast paced, run and gun shooter, a lot of enemies, a lot of projectiles. It has a bone shaking difficulty level, and a fantastic sound. Really a fantastic game. And now, a word from our sponsor. Did even the easiest enemies wins against you? The end boss is killing you? Or you just run out of time? Get up and get some air. It's out there. Or there. Even there. Available in rates by 12 months or as a practical season pass. Get it now. After that little commercial, I'll bring you Jurassic Park. The reason why I bring it in the year 93, it was released in the year 93 in Australia. It was an early release in Australia, launched, and had a different cover artwork, because in the year 94 the covers changed drastically to make an optical difference between Mega Drive and Mega CD. What you see now is basically the story that you're landing, or better said, crash landing on Isla Nublar after the first Jurassic Park story was placed. It is a different story. It has nothing to do with the story from the first movie or the second. It was something between. It is a detective game where you have to find your items and look at the places. Basically your goal is to find some dinosaur eggs and bring it to the center but you have to explore on any point of the game. Is there anything you need? Do I overlooked something or not? And especially hard in this game is that it runs in real time. So it was written, you have only 12 hours. And that's true, you only can play 12 hours before you see the game over. So any video, any information who are not necessarily be needed to get along in your mission costs you extra time, of course. But as you see, I pick here right now something very useful up, or I'll need later in the game. So saving is, or the save feature of the Mega CD is very used and a good tip in this game. The graphics are wonderfully drawn. It has some render graphics in it. Yeah. Go out and explore this game. It was, back then and today, a fantastic game. So once again, I cut out some pieces on the intro. Now You know what that means. Of course, one of the famous franchises on Earth. It's Star Wars, and it's the first Rebel Assault game who was made. The graphics back then were great. 2 years later, when the PlayStation was on the market, you would laugh about these graphics, but back then they were spectacular. The movies, the cut-in scenes, no video gamer has ever saw something like that before. It was also released on the PC, who shows the gamer that the Mega CD was a system for hardcore gamers. Of course, also on the reason of the price from the Mega CD, but it wasn't a children's toy anymore, a video game console. So you're one of the rebels and you wanna stop the evil empire. What should I say more?
You shouldn't have any problems. Beggars Canyon isn't half as tough as the runs we used to do. Good luck. Thanks. Rookie 1, we're approaching a fork in the canyon. Green 2 will go left. You can go with him, but if you're really a hot shot, follow me to the right.
Wait. No. I just thought we had this already. No, it's a software toolbox brings or brought us Star Wars chess game. It's basically battle chess with Star Wars characters, not especially an action-paced video game who was expected for a video game console. As I said, the Mega CD was something for hardcore gamers and more adult persons. So yeah, that makes pretty sense that a chess game came out, and battle chess was back then really popular on the PC and home computers, and with the Star Wars franchise in it and these cool fight animations. Yeah, it was cool. But today, now I think it's overpriced for what it is. But if you can find it for cheap, get it. This is the animals and also the prices. Sometimes get up 30-40 bucks. It should be worth of your money if you're interested in Mega CD games and in special Mega CD discs, cause this isn't a game, this is an interactive zoo. You can walk with your avatar around, visit different areas like the desert and many others. You can look at photographs of the animals, you can hear sound recordings of the animals, and watch little movies from those animals who were in this program. You also could read some facts of the animals, and yeah, it was a try of multimedia entertaining who were started in '93 with the CD-ROM format. So if you're interested, grab your copy. If you want to have some grainy pictures to watch at your TV via your mega CD of lions, elephants, zebras, name it. Every animal who was in the San Diego Zoo, there are actually a visit in the San Diego Zoo from the States, who these pictures came from. And with this game I want to close this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. Please subscribe. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to get an own theme